Hey folks, Larry the Boat Guy here at Harvey RV and Marine. Today I'm just going to go over the newly designed 2025 Lund Adventure series. A couple things that have got me and my customers really excited about this new Adventure series is the fact that there's no wood in this boat. It is zero wood construction. So we're talking about aluminum decks, no rot, no soft floors, no need to replace stuff. But we're also talking in this new boat is it's a surgical sealed rubber storage area. These boats pass down from generation to generation to generation. It's really that simple. This boat is designed for fishermen and built by fishermen. So now I'm up in the bow here, I'm on the seat. This boat was ordered with a third seat, so you'd have room for 5 passengers no matter what. But before I go down to the stern of the boat, I want to just talk about the windshield, the glass, and the construction of what's underneath this. So I'm going to close this, and the first thing I'm going to tell you is this is all solar ray tinted safety glass. It's tempered. So if you ever had something hit that and break it, it's not going to come off in big shards. It's going to break in minute, tiny little pieces. It's tailor-made product, and it's very easily replaceable. But let's talk about, just for a moment, the quality of the construction here, because what I'm going to do is give you a little bit of a demo. You won't see any movement in this at all. This is different than a lot of things, a lot of products that you're going to see. I'm standing right on one of the most important parts of this boat, and I'm going to show that to you. I'm going to show you where to put 10 fishing rods. That is all rubber sealed here, so you don't get the condensation and moisture. It holds 10 rods up to 7.5 feet apiece. Now, you recently got rid of an older boat that I had. Wasn't that old, it was 2014, and I bought a new Lund and I had to install electronics. Well, I found some stuff completely different about this boat that my other boat didn't have. The grommet's already here, and there's rigging tubes to run wiring. That's just one thing to make it a lot easier. But underneath here, where you're gonna mount stuff to, this is aluminum underneath this. My other boat, I had to put backing plates and all kinds of stuff just so I could mount my electronics. And I'm gonna tell you what, they don't stop with any aesthetics of the whole thing. You have a master power switch right here. You have your navigation lights, your anchor lights, but this is ordered with a automatic bilge, so you don't have to worry if you're leaving your boat on your dock. If it starts to rain, and it'll come on automatically. Interior lights, I'll talk to you about those in a moment, and a horn that actually sounds like a horn. All these switches are upgraded. They're heavier wired, they're IP36, so you don't get breakdowns through the years. Moving over to the port side of the boat, some nice little storage spots up in here. There's never enough places to put things. And you know, it's not a tiny little hole for a glove box that you gotta look and search inside. Anything I want, I can see, and it's accessible. If you want to put a device in here to stay high and dry, and maybe you want to charge it, they've even been considerate and put a USB charging port inside here, which makes it kind of nice. The storage and the convenience of these areas down underneath here, these are great. So you get it there, you got storage on the sides, you get an incredible amount of storage underneath here, which is actually your spot for your fire extinguisher. It's a safety item, and we provide it with your purchase. My wife's an Irish redhead, and I'm going to tell you, there's times when the sun is out, she's just got to have protection. So I'm going to show you real quickly how easy this is. I'm just going to flip this down, and if you can look close enough at the end of this, it's just a small thing that snaps right in. There's no screwing, there's no putting stuff in place. We're just going to pop these in place, and now your top is up and it's ready to open. So who really gets excited about the top in their boat? Well, I'm going to tell you what I do, because mine is up 95% of the time. The quality of the material here is unmatched. Notice how these come down closer this way and run forward. So they're actually outside of your rails. And when you snap side curtains into a Lund boat, they snap up underneath here. You won't find any snaps that are gonna get ruined through the years. They snap under, they zip in, your side curtains are in place. Now, this is a crazy thing, but I like to have my window open often. So in my old boat, when I would open the window, I'd have to crawl outside of this thing, roll it up and snap it in place. Remember I told you these boats are built for fishermen by fishermen? Well, somebody was thinking, these are all Velcro up here, so you just attach your window. Now you can see out through there perfectly. We got adequate room for everything in this boat, from gear to rods to people. And since we're talking about the people, depending on how many want to go, this is just fantastic. So what they've done, yes, there are 2 seat bases here, but these are oversized rear jump seats back here. So anybody can sit there. There's a handle here. There's a handle here. Here is more storage for stuff. Drink holders, knives, accessories. Livewell is conveniently located right here. Rubber's not swashing out of it. There's a baffle in the middle of it, so you don't get all the splashing action going on. This is all aluminum. And then you have the secondary rear jump seat over here. You know, and it's crazy. They just put storage everywhere in this boat. Just one more thing I'm going to point out. I used to always take very good care of my boat, and I would hose it out. And after I hose my boat out, they put these stinky little drains in the floors with tiny little screens in them. Guess what? They're always plugged. So what Lund has done, they know that. Remember me talking about built for fishermen by fishermen? There's cutouts in the corners. You can spray it out, off it goes, and out it goes. You're not waiting for something to drain out of a tiny little drain that's never gonna drain. So 20-gallon internal fuel. This is one of the second one of the 4 stainless integrated cleats. And then we're gonna talk about the power. So this is maxed out with a 115 on it. Lund always recommends maxing out your horsepower to make your boat as efficient as possible. With a 115 on this, your speed range is 43 to 47 miles an hour. So if for some reason you feel inclined to haul the kids on a tube, guess what? They're gonna have some fun too. If you gotta get down the lake in a hurry, the weather's turned on you, you can do that as well. Last but not least, we're gonna talk about hull design and what makes a Lund different. And I'm gonna start really with come right down and I'll show you how the reverse chine works in this boat. So this is also, the structural integrity is twin plated. And then it comes down this way and you have a nice flat spot across the bottom of every hull that a Lund produces. And the reason you have that is because you have a prop here, right? Instead of having a V there, which displaces water away from the prop, the water hits your prop. It makes it way more efficient, but more importantly, your boat gets on plane so much quicker and it rides on the top of the water. Thanks an awful lot for taking a look at the new Lund today, folks. We hope to see you here at Harvey RV and Marine. We have a fantastic inventory. We're open 6 days a week. My name is Larry, the boat guy. Be glad to help you out. If you want a little information, just call us, get in to see us.